Oh, hi. Yeah, I have the win the game button. I'm sorry. Bye. You too. You're next? Cool, I have the win the game button. Don't worry about it. What, do they got raiders around here? Sorry, I'm trying to wake up a little bit. They got raiders? They got guys shooting at me? I have the win the game button. Sorry. 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 Oops. Sorry. Oops. What is it? What is that? Nick Valentine fighting a raider? Nick Valentine's got this. Oh, God. That was the wrong button. That was the wrong button. That was the wrong button. That was the right button. You held it for too long. Yeah, I know. I'm not literally. I'm sensory right now. I am not aware of the fragility of life. My sensory awareness right now is that of a newborn baby, fresh out of the womb, covered in womb goo. You ever wake up and it's just like for the first hour or two you're awake, it's just, yeah, I'm goo-gooing, I'm gagaing. I can probably process and drink a little bit of water, and I can probably drink a little bit of caffeine, but like until the caffeine fully hits my endocrine system and fully activates my fucking brain almonds, I'm not going to be able to fucking like think properly. Brady, could you dismember the people you kill? My cats love watching the ragdoll physics. Oh, don't you worry. Your cats are going to love this stream. I'm not going to lie to you. Do you know why? We won the game. Your cats are going to fucking love this stream. Anybody we kill with this son of a bitch, your cats are going to love this stream. Huge fan of this. Unless I make the noise. If I make the noise, your cats may hate this stream, but I'm not going to make the noise unless provoked, so don't worry about that. I'm not somebody who would just pull out the noise for no reason, okay? There would have to be a reason, a method to the madness. A brain-eth to my bradness. I'm not just going to pull out the noise just because I think it's appropriate. I pull out the noise when I think it is the utmost importance to pull out the noise. What is the noise? Well, I could pull out the noise, but I just said I don't feel like pulling out the noise right now. I don't want to inflict mental damage or mental damage on anybody by just letting it out, just releasing the noise, you know? There we go. See? Your cats are going to love this stream. Everybody gets popped. Everybody gets popped like a pimple. Every pimple popped. Everybody gets popped like a pimple. Everybody gets popped. This is on hard, by the way. I just want you to know that. This isn't on, like, easy. It's not on survival, mind you, but it's not on easy or very easy or normal. This is on hard. This is just literally... The explosive minigun is just... That's Fallout. You win. The noise from the pizza tower? No, the noise. This is the gun that wins the game. This is the gun that people search their entire playthrough for. They mod they shit just to get this shit in there. The noise is the friends we made along. I'm just not going to release the noise, all right? We mentioned the noise. We talk about the noise, but I'm not just going to release it all willy-nilly. Just because you're curious about what the noise is, I'm not going to, like, hit you with the noise. All right? No matter how many times you ask. It's not appropriate. What about the Noid? That's the man who fucks the pizza. I'm not going to do that. The Noid? You're bluffing, Brendan. There's no such thing as the noise. I mean, I'm not going to release the noise. All right? Ah, fuck me. Ooh, environmental storytelling. They put the drug in the toilet. Ooh, environmental storytelling. Thank you, Todd. Ooh, environmental story. Environmental story. Ooh, environmental storytelling. Thank you, Todd. Ooh, a little environmental storytelling. Ooh, environmental storytelling. Good afternoon, Stone Cold. Stone Cold Steve Austin loves wandering around the wasteland. If you love wandering around the wasteland, killing a couple of raiders, give me a hell yeah. If you love buying 50 cans of Diet Cram and eating them, just slopping them straight up at the Broken Skull Ranch, give me a hell yeah. If you love cooking rat meat out here in the tap house, give me a hell yeah. You have to start a ranch in Fallout, I fucking beg of you. Stone Cold Steve Boston starting the Broken Skull Ranch here in Fallout. Welcome to my Broken Skull Ranch. I gotta pick me a place to do it. If you love desk fans and collecting desk fans for their precious, precious screws, give me a hell yeah. He made the noise. No, I haven't released the noise. I can release the noise if you want, though. Do you want to hear the noise? Are you prepared for the noise? Are you ready for the noise? Noise deploying in 3, 2, 1. Noise deployed. I'm so sorry. I told you I didn't want to deploy the noise, but I had to. You were like, "Oh, Brennan, tell me what the noise is. Don't deploy the noise." I deployed the noise. I'm sorry. Noise deploying once again in 3, 2, 1. I'm sorry. You're like, "Oh, deploy the noise. Deploy the noise." Show me the noise. What is the noise? And I'm like, I'm fucking sorry, but you got it. I deployed it. The noise was deployed. Do it again. Why do you want the noise now? Why do you not fear the noise? What do you mean you want to deploy the noise? Fine, I'll deploy the noise one more time. I don't know why you want that. Why do you crave that? Why do you crave the noise? Why are you thinking? Why are you stinking? Why do you think the noise is something that you crave? Stop it. See, somebody hates the noise. Somebody understands the violent tentosity of the noise. I want to put you in captivity. I honestly think the aliens would probably save me just to study me specifically. All right, I'm not saying that I'm worth it. I'm not saying that I should be saved when it comes to the Bralians, but I will say that I think the aliens will definitely pick me over somebody else. I'm not going to say that I'm incredibly high up on the list, but I will say I think I'm in the top 50% on the list. I want to put you in a little maze and make you run around to find a chunk of cheddar. I would finish that maze so fucking fast. I'm not even worried about it. Fantastic, wonderful. Brendan has the voice of an angel. Yeah, I'm ethereal. Watch this, bitch. I'm ethereal as fuck. Told you, I'm ethereal as fuck. I hate it. I hate the noise. I'm ethereal as fuck. You see me out there in the woods. I'm wearing a white cloak. I release the noise on you. You shatter immediately into 1,000 pieces. May your knife chip and shatter. May your ass grow ever fatter. They say that in Dune. I'm ethereal. I'm ethereal as fuck. Are you a fucking parakeet, Brendan? No, I'm ethereal. I'm an ethereal motherfucker. I'm ethereal as fuck. You won't understand that. You won't get it yet, but you get it. One of these days, you're going to wake up in a cold sweat. You're going to hear the noise outside of your home. Oh, shit, Brendan's ethereal as fuck. You're going to hear it. You're going to understand it. I'm so fucking sorry. I'm ethereal as fuck. Stop that. Stop playing classical gas. This is a haunted stream. I'm a haunted man. This is a haunted stream. If you love haunted streams, give me a hell yeah. If you want to come on down to the Broken Skull Ranch, maybe hang out with me, drink a couple of Broken Skull IPAs, give me a hell yeah. All I'm saying, all my fellas, all I'm saying. If you love drinking slime out of a big gas can, give me a hell yeah. If you love Googling sandwiches on the internet and you look at different pieces of clip art of sandwiches just because sometimes you want to see what's on offer, give me a hell yeah. You know what they say, if you can't do the slime, don't do the crime. I'm saying slime, I'm saying crime. Brendan, what is this bit? I don't know. Drill bit, tool bit, 32-bit, 16-bit, 8-bit, 32-bit, 64-bit. You didn't know what a soft-boiled egg was until 2 weeks ago? Give me a hell yeah. Hell yeah. Shut up. I'm ethereal as fuck. I don't know basic human things. That's why I'm ethereal as fuck. If you love V for Vendetta, give me a hell yeah. Voila, and view a humble vaudevillian veteran cast vicariously as both victim and villains by the vicissitudes of fate. This visage, no mere veneer of vanity, is a vestige of the vox populi, now vacant, vanquished. Give me a hell yeah. Stone cold! Stone cold! You gonna run on your wheel later, Brendan? Yeah. You gonna run on your wheel later, Brendan? You gonna drink water later? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Brendan loves his wheel, doesn't he? Look at you, Brendan. Big fan of your wheel, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, I like my wheel. Yeah, I like to run on my wheel. What of it? Who doesn't like to run on their wheel? Come on. What's wrong with it? You gonna lick a big mineral rock later, Brendan? Yeah. Gonna burrow in some wood chips later? Yeah, maybe. I'll think about it. What do you sound like, Courage the Cowardly Dog? Yeah, so I want to commission this picture where I kind of look like a gerbil. It's not a fursona. It's not a fursona. But I kind of want to get this picture. It's not a fursona. Stop it. But like where I'm a gerbil and my cheeks are full. And then the next picture, it's like a comic, right? And the next picture, my cheeks are full in the first one. And you're like, oh, is that food? Is that gerbil Brendaniel? Mouthful of food? And then it's like, okay, but it's not food. It's copies of Haze on the PS3 and I'm hoarding them. Brendan, you know, Brendan, I'm sure any of your friends could give you a good down low on an artist for that concept. I'm not. It was a bit. It's a bit. It's a joke. It's a jest. Wow, Brendan, gerbil art of yourself, huh? What's next? It's a bit. It's a joke. It's a jest. Brendan. Yeah, okay, buddy. Sometimes I like to imagine Chad as a 12-foot tall man inside of my house, scraping his head against the ceiling, and he's, yeah, that's great, Brendan. Oh, that's a good one, bud. It's like the, is it this one? I was like, oh, thanks, chat. Thank you so much. Thanks, chat. That's cool. You're so cool, chat. That's so awesome, chat. Thank you. 12-foot tall, androgynous person standing in my fucking office. Good job, little man. You did it. Great job, little man. Why is chat so big in my dreams? Do I have problems? I am large and pointing. 12-foot man in the 13-foot jar. See, this is my response. Dog. Brendan is the reason they print choking hazards on plastic bags. No. Now I'm trying to think of, like, what's the most fucked up, like thing that I should not have done as an adult. And it's probably the day where, like, I made a video. It's like 11 facts about dust. This is years ago, back in my old apartment. And I decided for part of the video, I thought it'd be funny if I recorded myself snorting dust out of a vacuum like cocaine. But, like, I didn't gimmick it or anything. So it's just like, what if I just snort the dust out of the vacuum without realizing that I had used the vacuum to, like, clean up laundry detergent with bleach? And so I just took a big huff of it for the video, which it's still in the video, and half of that is laundry detergent. So I just straight up huff a bunch of laundry detergent, fucking up my sinuses probably for the rest of my life. So, like, honestly, you're not even wrong. Me slapping my belly, this bad boy can fit so much stupid and so much whimsy. Tide Pods, Brendan out there doing oxy. Did you ever see a doctor? I'm American. Did you ever see a doctor, Brendan? Have I ever had health care? My response, I'm American. I don't... You ever see a doctor? You're funny. I like your words, funny man. Dude, what if it was called Epicville instead of Boston? That'd be awesome. I gotta talk to Mr. Beast about this video idea. Buy the town of Boston, change the name to Epicville. What if it was called Epic Narwhal Baconville? Holy shit, do you use Reddit? Brendan truly is the hibachi grill chef of streamers. Is it because some jokes are like just a little sad slice of meat, but some jokes are like the onion volcano? When you see the onion volcano and you go, holy shit, you make the oil come out the onion. Joe Swanson? Hey, Peter, welcome to Covenant. Hey, Peter, take off your shoes. Stay a while. Hey, Peter, welcome to my cozy little town in the wasteland. Peter, sit down. Grab some Deezer's lemonade. You know, Joe, I should grab some Deezer's lemonade. Hey, Peter, you're going to enjoy it. Fresh and cool lemonade. Straight out of the spring. Pretty awesome. We're the type of guy to take Mentats and get stupider? Yeah. It's like the, you know how in The Simpsons they have Mr. Burns and he has so many diseases in his body and he's like, I'm invincible. It's like that, but with like brain cells that are dead. I have so many brain cells that are dead, stopping the flow of more dead brain cells. That if I take anything that would be meant to increase intelligence, it would actually lower it. It would create a causality effect, a wave of stupid. I have Three Stooges brain, this is true, yes. Mo, Larry, Curly, Shemp, all four of them are here. All four of the Stooges, of the Three Stooges.
Nah, we good. We're out of here. Nah, we're good. Not even a problem. Hey, Space Ghost, fuck you.
I'm young and I'm in my prime! Well! I'm a mighty, mighty man. I'm young and I'm in my prime. Well. Sorry, I hear that song and I immediately... back in high school, we used to have this joke because of Fallout. It wasn't really a joke, but like, me and two of my friends, Abe and James, we'd be over at Abe's house, and we played Fallout. We played like video games and stuff, and we'd be over at Abe's house, and sometimes Abe or me, we would just belt out, well. So sometimes Abe would just look at me. We'd be playing like, I don't know, Diablo or something. And he'd just go, well, as loud as he could. Thinking about that. Good times, dude. Fallout 3 ruined my brain forever. Hey, everybody, in the news, we had a round about a guy named Butcher Pete. Oh, Pete just flew into the town. He's dropping a ball of women's meat. Just imagine like 3, like, 19, 20-year-olds in like an attic playing video games every 5 minutes going, well! Brendan, please do Moltar. Hey, Space Ghost, Brendan, how do you know that you're real? I don't worry about it. I don't worry about the idea that we're in a simulation or not, because if we are, what does it fucking change? If we live in a simulation, it's like, what does that fucking change, right? How does that fucking affect my day-to-day? Don't. I don't have access to the console. I can't type in TCL. Right? I don't worry about it. The greater machinations of the philosophy of what are we if we think therefore we are, I don't fucking worry about that shit. You can spend so much time worrying about what is and what isn't, and you could lose your way thinking about that shish. So why worry about it? Even if we are in a simulation, there's nothing you can do to change that. Like, even if we're all in the mind of some great hulking beast, there's nothing you can do to change that. Like, there are certain things in life that we can personally affect, and that's not one of them. What if you accidentally open up Life's console? I type give me all and see what happens. I type give all just to see what happens. I would explode. You know how like in you could like get like you could shoot somebody in Oblivion or in a video game and they have like a mod where, you know, Bloody Mess where they explode into a big shower of gore, or like the bottle cap perk that explodes them into a big shower of bottle caps. Imagine that, but birds. What if I exploded into a shower of birds? Every bird. Damn, I gotta rescue those birds. Those birds are stuck in a loop. I gotta save those birds. Todd killed these birds, not me. Todd did this. Is a man not entitled to the sweets of his baby? No, sister, no. What if Shelby walked into your room and typed no clip on your PC and walked through the wall? I'd be like, all right. I'd say, okay. There are a lot of things where it's, where if I was presented with a ridiculous scenario, I'm just gonna roll with it. It's like Brenprov, dude. I'm fully like locked into the Brenprov. Like if God came down from like a big lofty cloud and was shining and shimmering and said, "I'm going to start throwing rhubarb pies in people's faces. You have to deal with it. I'm God." I'd be like, all right, okay. I roll with the bit. I roll with it. I'm gonna roll with the bit. I'm gonna roll with the bit. I gotta roll with the bit. I gotta see what happens. I gotta roll with the bit. If there's a bit, I gotta roll with it. Brendan, is it your real name, Ephraim? Are you okay? Mentally, psychologically, do you need like a sip of slime? Do I gotta talk to a guy? Do I gotta talk to my slime guy, get you a sip of slime? Are you craving? Oh shit, it's the boys! Big, beefy boys wandering the wasteland having a good time. Just 3 guys. Big, beefy boys wandering the wasteland. My great peepaw was in the American Cavalry. Cool. My grandpa purposely failed his placement exam, so he spent Nom in a Navy stockroom. Neat. My grandpa was a huge stoner. That's cool. My grandpa Kevin was a huge weed guy. Massive in weed. He used to have these pipes that he would carve out of wood that would have weed leaves like embalmed in them. He also used to carve staffs with they had morel mushrooms on the top. So he'd walk around with these great wooden staffs that had morel mushrooms on the top. He also looked like Santa Claus. He also fucking loved The Simpsons. He was a huge Simpsons head. He would buy anything and everything related to The Simpsons. Anything he could fucking get his hands on at his farm. He would just fill his fucking farmhouse up with The Simpsons. Wizard Grandpa Daniel is new lore? Not really. I've talked about my Grandpa Kevin before because he passed about 2 years ago. I've talked about him before. Probably not recently. I haven't really talked about him, but he's a cool guy. I miss him. I used to spend a lot of days at his house instead of my dad's. He used to make pancakes and French toast for me and my brother. And sometimes that's actually Critters lore, actually, because he used to own all of the Critters movies. And we would just go over there and he'd put them all on. He's probably why I love slop so much, honestly. because he fucking loved shitty movies. He also, I don't know why, but like he also loved to watch the Final Fantasy movie. I can't remember what it was. Is it Advent Rising? I think that one, like the old one, right? He fucking loved that movie. Never played the game, but he fucking loved that movie. Advent Children? It was an animated movie. It wasn't like a live action. Yeah, I think it was Advent Children. Because that one has Cloud in it, right? This is also the same grandpa who would have, he had a blow dart gun in his house, and he would just let me and my brother fuck with it. And then one day he got sick of us fucking poking holes in his wall, so he broke it. He's like, I'm sick of this shit. You kids keep fucking putting holes in my wall. I was fine with it when it was just a couple, but like there's so many fucking holes in my drywall. We're done with this. No more of this. But he let us put a lot of holes in the drywall. So like, weird that he had a limit. Sometimes we would go out into the woods with him and just walk around in the woods, but also like just straight up look for morel mushrooms. Actually, both of my grandpas hunted for morel mushrooms. My dad's dad and my mom's dad. They weren't like friends, but they were both very similar in some ways. My mom's dad, my grandpa Gary, was way more into like hunting. Until he lost his leg, he was very like active. He'd go out and hunt. I shot my first gun with him. He would take us out and we'd shoot 22 caliber rifle, just shoot at cans. Was it your cousin that killed the badger with the knife? So that's a weird story. Like, to explain my cousin Johnny is my Aunt Joy wasn't really my aunt, but my grandma was dating her brother, so she was like a family friend. Her brother was a weird piece of shit, but she was like nice and friends with my mom. So like we always called her Aunt Joy because she would hang out with my mom and she was friends with my mom. And then my cousin Johnny wasn't really my cousin per se, but we called him Cousin Johnny because it wasn't like a blood relation. It was my grandma's boyfriend's sister son. And she named all of her kids J names. So it was like Jeremy, Johnny, Jessica. But I was friends with Johnny. Me and my brother would hang out with Johnny all the time. And one day at his uncle, aka Virgil, piece of shit, one day at his farm, we were just exploring, and he grabs a knife and he tosses it up into the air to try to like, oh, we're going to determine what way we're going to explore today out here in the fields. Lands and kills a fucking badger. Stabs it right in the fucking head. Insane fucking moment. Watching him just throw the knife up into the air and it lands directly, fucking headshots it like Call of Duty. How far up? He tosses that thing. How close was the badger? Oh, dude, I don't remember. I was like 10. Probably about 10, 15 feet away. It had just come out of its burrow. He like fucking grandma tosses that shit up into the air. Incredible trick shot moment. Incredible moment in trick shot history. Yeah, weird day. They're just like, yeah, you killed that. And he's like, oh. Well, let's go this way. And then we just explored that way. I think there was like a forest with like a rusted out car. There was like nothing impressive, nothing memorable about it. Nothing crazy. Your cousin did an IRL COD clip? Pretty much, yeah. Before knife throws were in Call of Duty. Dude, living on a farm, there's just so many eerie, weird shit that you run into. So much eerie, weird shit. Things just fucking happen. Imagine walking out of your house and a fucking knife falls out of the sky and kills you instantly. Yeah, I did. Poor badger, dude. My uncle and I played Destiny 2 once. I out DPS'd him. He called me a bitch. In my early 20s, I was trying to repair the connection with my father because he was clean and not doing any drugs, so he was more manageable. And he got really into Destiny 1, and I still remember him yelling slurs at me over comms because I wasn't figuring out how to do Vault of Glass. I think about, from time to time, I think about that, like a 4-hour, the only time I ever played video games with my father trying to repair our relationship and him just like yelling slurs at me. Insane. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Explain this to me. I'm like, I never played this game. My dad and his friends beat groundhogs to death for fun on the farm. My dad had a collection and variety of weaponry on the farm that we lived on him with. Variety of different guns. He's the type of guy who would aim a military-grade laser pointer at airplanes that would fly over the farm. Do you ever have to fight any boars? No, I never encountered any boars in my farm life. My farm is weird, too, because I talk about, like, I wasn't really a farm kid, even though I grew up on a farm, because my dad didn't own the farm. We didn't do farm work. I did farm work, like, once in my life at a friend's house because he was a farmer. But my dad essentially, imagine the farm, he was renting the house and the land, but not the barns. So on this property, He had probably around 100 to 150 scrapped out, fucked up cars. And that's it. Like, my dad considered himself a mechanic. So he had all these fucked up, scrapped out cars, RVs, just a junkyard, basically. And the farmer would use his corn crib, who owned the land. He would still use the corn crib and, like, harvest corn on the land. But wasn't like my dad was a farmer. Sometimes I think, though, how cool would it be to live in a silo? I saw one of those, like, house hunting shows years ago when I was a kid, and they had this silo that had been repurposed into a home, and I was like, that sounds so fucking cool. You could put a fire pole, like a fireman's pole, in the middle of the silo and ride the whole thing down, all the way down. That sounds so fucking cool. Let me in the stars room. Perfect. The stars are aligned. This is where the stars stay. God, imagine being a radio personality, and it's like, yeah, it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna shoot radio, we're gonna shoot footage, we're gonna shoot some crazy things. Here is your green room, sir. It's just a fucking bathroom. They just put a star on the shitter. Heartbreaking. I would never let that happen to me. If I go to a convention as Brendaniel, I require my accoutrements. I require a platinum elephant statue that I can rub, and it must be a new one. You cannot procure any of the old ones made specifically for me. But I need a platinum elephant statue. Small. It can be small. It can be a small platinum elephant. And you must let me rub it thrice. No more, no less. If I rub it too much, I'll have to leave. Your Nick Valentine sounds like David Lynch.
Now you're telling me that you're looking for your son, Sean.
Yes, I'm looking for my son, Sean.
Incredible. You and I will go out there in the wild. We'll find your son. We'll bring him back. Why are you watching a fucking movie on your fucking Pip-Boy? You're watching movies on your fucking Pip-Boy? What's wrong with you? This is a cinematic masterpiece. Stop that this instance. Looking for your son is gonna take some real detective work. We're gonna be looking for him, seeking for him, out here in the wasteland.
Stone cold Nick Valentine, don't do this to me. If you like looking for your son in the Commonwealth, give me a hell yeah. You're looking for your son, Sean? We gotta find him. Give me a hell yeah. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. Stone Cold would have installed sex mods? Stone Cold got a premium membership to Lover's Lab. Stone Cold's downloading everything, CBBE, all of that shit. Stone Cold's downloading all of it. Fallout's gonna be a lot more sexier when Stone Cold's done with it. A vault in a Fallout show? Fallout show has a vault. Fallout show has a vault. Brendan ruined the experience for me. Brendan, I'm grabbing my pitchfork, my torches, my axe, my giant scepter, my sledgehammer, Brendan, and I'm going to come to your house, Brendan, and I'm going to break your fucking knees. Hope you're ready, Buster, because you just ruined the Fallout show experience for me, and I will destroy you most.
Hope you're ready, Buster. I'm gonna destroy you, Brendan. I'm gonna come to your house, Brendan. I'm gonna be outside. I'm gonna be worming my way out through your fucking yard, Brendan. I'm gonna be eating grass and dandelions. You're gonna wake up and see me out there, Brendan. You're gonna see me out there eating your grass, eating your weeds. I'm gonna be feral, Brendan. You're not ready for it yet. I'm gonna be sinister. I'm going to get feral. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna get stupid. You're not ready, Brendan. The level of stupidity I will sink to destroy you knows no bounds.
Die. Oh, we killed that guy. I think I shot another guy through that guy. Streamer, talk normally.
Never. You'll never get me to be normal. All this porous blood coursing through my system.
I'll never be normal. Never happen. Never be normal. Streamer, be normal, please. Talk about current video game discourse. Streamer, please react to a video about somebody saying dumb things, streamer. Streamer, please watch 8-hour YouTube video and comment on 8-hour YouTube video.
I'm never gonna be normal. Fuck you.
Can you bring back the noise? Yeah, sure. You want to hear the noise again? Do you want me to deploy the noise? Do I have to deploy the noise in? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What's that? I got it. It's a little scary. You got to give me a moment here. I'm a little afraid right now. There's a guy right here. Give me a moment. Love to deploy the noise. You got to give me a minute here, though. He's venting. He's venting. He's venting in general. He's venting. Vented in general. He boomed in general. Making boom boom in general. Making fat boom boom in general. What are you doing? What are you doing? Keep that in diaper chat on the Discord, please. Okay, I can deploy the noise. Let me see. Deploying the noise in 3, 2, 1. Sorry, the noise is distorted. Let me deploy the noise properly now. I'm sorry, the noise is corrupted. I pressed the wrong button. Noise deployed, I'm sorry. Gonna replay the noise near my local ship port and sink a few cargo haulers. Yeah, Brendan, I'm just gonna deploy the noise out here. See what happens. A couple of freight carriers just utterly destroyed. Had to do it to them. I had to deploy the noise. What's your favorite and least favorite X-Files episodes? Favorite ones are gonna be the one where it's black and white. It's a monster that loves Cher. Least favorite is the African vampire who sucks out skin color from people. Off the top of my head, immediately, there is the really, really weird episode where the man is like sucking. Yeah, no, he's just straight up sucking the skin color out of people. And then there's the really cool black and white episode where the entire episode is shot in black and white, and it's all about a monster who loves Cher. And at the end of the episode, they take the monster to see Cher. Yeah, I'm trying to think. There are also other X-Files episodes that are a bit bad. A lot of the X-Files episodes that revolve around the main plot can get a little stinky sometimes, I think. But then there are episodes like the Cher episode, and also the episode that I think David Duchovny directed, where they have this moment in that episode where they do a 3-way phone call, and it's their boss director Skinner, assistant director Skinner, Mulder, and Scully, and they're all in the same kind of bubble bath, and it splits the screen 3 ways while they're talking to each other on the phone while all in like similar bubble baths. Amazing moment in television history. Watched X-Files over the past month or so. Great show. Seasons 10 and 11 simply do not exist, however. Oh, the reboot seasons. There's one good episode in the reboot season. It's the funny episode, the Reese Darby one. But I would pretty much agree with you. I think the drone episode, or like the automated, like weird, it's such a weirdly done episode, but I kind of like it. Because it reminds me, those are I think the weird automated sushi restaurant and the Reese Darby Wereman episode are funny enough to watch on their own in the reboot. But yeah, the rest of the reboot, terrible. Which episode is Pregnant Scully? Well, you got to be clear because they put, there's a lot. Why are you Ken Bone asking me this? Like, now tell me, Brendan. Now, in which episode is Gillian Anderson a beautiful human submarine? Why are you Ken Boning at me? I love the show except for the goddamn plot. Yeah, pretty much. I would say that 100%. I love the X-Files except for the goddamn plot. That's pretty accurate, actually. How I feel about the X-Files. It's so much like, it's a mystery wrapped in an enigma, Scully, wrapped in a bacon-wrapped ranch Dorito, Cool Ranch Doritos. You don't know what is and what isn't, or who is and who aren't. Who is a friend, who is a foe. And it's like, okay, dude, like, especially as like a week-to-week television, I think it could be more interesting, but they draw so many of the mysteries out, which made sense for the time with like weekly television. But like binging that show, you see the cracks really hard, and it's just like, yeah, I would hate to watch this week to week. With the knowledge of what it is, I would hate to watch it. But I love the comedic episodes and the side stories and the characters. So it's worth it, I think. I wish they'd just pick one ending from Older Sister and be done with it. That's one of my major complaints, is they keep like going back, like because they keep getting renewed and they have to keep going back to it, they have to constantly rehash and refresh Mulder's sister and what happened to her. And so it's like, oh, she was alive, actually not alive. Okay, she was cloned, actually not cloned. Okay, she's a star ghost. That's what we're gonna stick with. She's a space ghost. Zorak. Yeah, let's stick with that one. Let's stick with Mulder's sister is a space ghost. Yeah, gotta fill 45 minutes. I mean, the X-Files, like, I don't know if it would have worked better with Prestige TV. Because, like, there are certain shows, right? And when it comes to, like, Prestige television, like Breaking Bad, you know, your fucking big shows that have, like, 12 episodes, and it's, like, all story. What I really appreciate about 90s TV is that, yes, some of the storytelling was worse. Like, it just had to be. But because of that, we got some of the most interesting side stories that you can tell in television. And you can't really do that anymore. Because it's all about the prestige storytelling where you need to tell a 12-episode amazing dramatic story. It's like, dude, I just want 24 episodes and have like 10 of the episodes be slop, have like 8 of the episodes be shit, and then have like 4 of the episodes be really fucking good. Didn't she get cursed by a vampire to be 15 feet tall? What, Buffy the Vampire? Are you talking about Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Wait a minute. Do you know about the Buffy the Vampire Slayer comic book lore? Where Buffy the Vampire Slayer's sister, Dawn, in the comic books, Joss Whedon writes her to be a giantess. And so she's 15 feet tall for the first, like, 15 of the comics. They just immediately going into the Buffy comics that follow the show, they write her as a giantess. She's 15 feet tall. They just do that. No, I did not know this? Oh, okay. Well, Joss Whedon is a fucking psychopath, so... Nope, not falling for it. Oh my god, you think it's a bit. This is amazing, you think this is a bit? Yes! Somebody thinks this is... I gotta pull up the panel. Sorry, nope, I have to... Sorry, you think I'm Brendaning? You think I'm Brendaning right now? Nope, not Brendaning. That's canon. They made that canon. Buffy the Vampire Slayer became like 15 feet tall because reasons. They made that canon. That's just real. No, it's not. You just drew that? Oh, does she? I think she also becomes a centaur. Oh, that's right. She does become a centaur. Dude, I haven't even talked about Mecha Dawn. Bro, I have yet to even begin to talk about the Buffy the Vampire Slayer comics. We haven't even begun to discuss mechanized Buffy's sister. Look at, they made her a robot. You have no idea that Buffy the Vampire Slayer gets fucking insane. It's already kind of insane, right? It's already insane, but then you get into the comics and it's vile. This shit be in glass, because I'm calling that shit vile. Jimmy Fallon would be the most intimidating sleep paralysis demon ever, because if you don't immediately recognize him, it looks like a random man is breaking into your house and giggling. True. Even worse if you don't recognize him, because it ups the ante of like your subconscious and him just, oh, Jimmy Fallon. Almost got God. It ups the ante of your subconscious and increases the chances of actual Jimmy Fallon just being a guy who broke into your home. Every time I think of a big department store, I think about I think about the Mall of America, and I think about how, like, in the Mall of America, I just am like, it's never impressive anymore, and how, like, it is really just like a, why do I think every time I'm in Minneapolis, I'm like, the Mall of America is going to be awesome, and then I get there and it's like, this is just a big mall. And it's like, what did I expect? Did I expect it to radically change in between the time I last visited, right? Like, every time, I'm like, this is awesome. This is a big mall. And then I get there and I'm like, this is a big mall. It's like the Ouya. When people were really excited about the Ouya, and they were like, dude, this is awesome. You're going to be able to play your Android games on your phone on your TV. And then it came out and they're like, oh, this sucks. You can just play your Android phones games on your TV. That's it. It's like, yeah, isn't that what you wanted? I mean, yeah, but like, how do I find uncommon wealth in Fallout 4? There's no rare or legendary wealth as well. There literally is. What are you fucking talking about? I come back, somebody's trying to make a fucking joke about, how do I find the Commonwealth? There's no uncommon. There literally is. Fallout has loot rarity, you silly bitch. Nice joke, bozo. Sorry, I got really aggressive there. I could feel the demon inside of me rising up. Deathclaw popping out of my fucking gourd. It's just legendary and not legendary. That's not loot rarities. That's literally loot rarities.
Now we've got to pay.
Brendan is the bravest Fallout 4 defender. I'm out there in the fucking battlefield. I'm Todd's man. I have a big sign with Todd's face on it. I'm whacking people with it. That's it. The second mod, the second the script extender is updated, I'm downloading the fucking loot rarity loot get mod. They're gonna be dropping fucking engrams like in Destiny when I kill an enemy. I'm gonna be yelling loot get every 5 seconds. Dude, let's play some freaking Borderlands, dude. It's gonna be awesome. Pop on Borderlands 2 right now, dude. It's gonna be sick. Get on Xbox Live with me, White Trash 666, and our friend Benny. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be awesome. Fallout 4, if it was good, they should have a Deathclaw kiss you on the mouth. Fallout 4, if it was good. What if there was a Deathclaw and they were wearing a pair of jeans and the jeans ripped and they farted? Fallout 4. Fallout 4, if it was good. If cowards weren't making it. Deathclaw Daisy Dukes mod. If cowards weren't making it. 2 million years darkness upon the stream. Oh, do you want to hear that? Do you want me to do the noise again? Do you want the noise? Will that make it better if I release the noise? Can I beg for forgiveness, please, for my fucking disgusting ways, for saying the words, the things that I do? Deathclaw crop top. Deathclaw washing your car. Do the noise. Why do you like the noise so much?